Hi, I was just wondering, do you happen to know where your beef is sourced from?
Everyone stops at a fast food restaurant, such as Burger King, every once in a while. But do you know what exactly you're eating and where it comes from? Burger King, as the world's second largest burger chain, is a convenient and affordable fast casual dining option, selling over 11 million sandwiches a day. For a mere $4.19, consumers can purchase a Burger King Whopper without even needing to get out of the comfort of their cars.
Hi!
According to the Burger King franchise, their beef patties are made with 100% beef with no fillers, no preservatives, no additives, no nonsense. What more could you want from a burger restaurant? However, we couldn't help but wonder how accurate this assertion made by Burger King truly was. Where does Burger King get their meat from, and how sustainable are their practices in reality? Burger King purchases animal feed produced in plantations carved out by the burning of natural forests in Brazil and Bolivia. This deforestation has devastating consequences, including the displacement and disappearance of a wide range of species, such as sloths, jaguars, and giant anteaters. In attempts to convince the public that they were utilizing sustainable practices, Burger King introduced its reduced methane emissions beef Whopper, made with beef sourced from cows that emit reduced methane by feeding them a lemongrass diet. However, these options are only available in select restaurants in Miami, New York, Austin, Portland, and Los Angeles. Furthermore, the lemongrass diet is only given to cows during the last 3 to 4 months of their lives, when they are on feedlots. 75% of methane emissions of these cows come prior to the feedlot stage, exposing that the lemongrass diet does not have a significant impact on the reduction of lifetime methane emissions. Burger King, along with other fast food chains, typically source their beef and other ingredients internationally. The transport of food is the large cause of carbon emissions and subsequently environmental damage. Burger King outsources its beef to meet the high levels of demand, and they get a majority of their beef from other countries like Australia and New Zealand. Because these locations are so far away, the ingredients are traveling further distances, likely by air. Ingredients that travel far distances for processing or sale to consumers have a heavy carbon footprint. This is especially likely if the food arrived by air. Flying in food typically creates around 10 times more carbon emissions than road transport and around 50 times more than shipping. Along with the transportation of ingredients and sourcing of beef, fast food chains and restaurants in general generate plenty of waste in their packaging. Single-use plastics are found everywhere in the restaurant industry, from to-go bags to cutlery to plastic straws. The restaurant business alone generates around 78% of all disposable packaging waste. And the United States alone uses over 36 billion disposable utensils every year, which is enough to wrap the globe 139 times. By implementing alternatives to plastic, or even reusable plastics, restaurants can reduce the waste and carbon footprint of the food industry. The fast food industry is clearly having a large negative impact on the environment. But what are you supposed to do if you're really craving a burger? Well, there are other restaurants that serve foods similar to those found at Burger King and other fast food chains which are producing a fraction of the carbon emissions and waste. In our very own Winston-Salem, North Carolina, there are dozens and dozens of fast food options. But if you take a closer look, you will find that there are restaurants which not only offer a wide range of burgers for everyone to enjoy, but also employ various sustainability tactics. Choosing these options is a great alternative to control your individual carbon footprint while also supporting local businesses and trying some cool new meals. We took a look at Heffs Burger Club to see how local joints might be better options compared to fast food chains. Heffs Burger Club is located on West 4th Street in downtown Winston-Salem. As highlighted by their motto, "Fine foods, no fuss," Heffs aims to make high-quality food accessible to people of all demographics. Heffs uses locally sourced ingredients to provide an ethical, fast casual dining option for people in Winston-Salem. We interviewed the head chef, Chef Justin, to learn a bit more about the process at a local burger joint.
My name is Justin Webster. I'm the executive chef here at Heffs Burger Club. Sustainability is probably the most important thing here. We wouldn't open a restaurant if we couldn't get ethically and sustainably sourced beef.
Unlike Burger King, Heffs sources everything from their beef to their buns and their pickles from local farmers and other sources.
Everything that we use comes from within North Carolina. Our buns from Asheville, Annie's Bakery. Our pickles come from Chef Nikki Farrington down at 6 and Vine. She has a pickle company called Nikki's Pickles. It's all out of a small warehouse in Pilot Mountain. We get them in the buckets, but you can really taste the difference in quality, from using just like some store-bought pickle, and I think that's what makes our food special.
Not only does this reduce the carbon emissions, but you can see exactly where the ingredients you are putting in your body are coming from. Chef Justin even mentioned that you can actually see the cows used by Heffs by going down the street.
Every meat product that we use comes from Joyce Farms in Clemens. You can drive down the street and see the animals that we use. So you can literally drive by and see the cows that you might be eating a week later.
There's comfort in knowing exactly where ingredients are coming from.
The horrors of the cattle industry are very apparent. Everybody knows about them. So we tried to make sure that we're using sourcing our beef from a place that uses regenerative practices. They're always well known for being this kind of like excellent farm with excellent products.
And as for the materials they use to package food, Chef Justin tells us that sustainability is a top priority.
From our containers, which are bagasse biodegradable, and then our forks are made of corn, so it's also biodegradable. It's a little bit pricier, but it's just, we do it. We don't like to make a big deal about it, but it's not sitting in a landfill for 50 years, and that's really important to us.
So how do local places like Heffs measure up to large burger chains like Burger King?
With a lot of these corporations, you have to think that they serve millions of people a week. So a lot of what you're getting is overly processed, and it's not sustainable. I'm sure everybody's seen what it looks like inside of a cattle processing plant. It's pretty gruesome. So I think a small operation like this, what we can do is we can use locally sourced, really ethically sourced animal products. That's the big difference.
Compared to a place like Heffs, it's quite clear that Burger King is incredibly problematic from a sustainability standpoint. Burger King sources their meat from all over the world, and the transport of their meat emits large amounts of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere and exacerbates pressing climate change issues. However, it's important to note that Burger King is far more accessible and affordable than local options like Heffs are. Heffs is very niche and is the only farm-to-table burger restaurant in Winston-Salem that we know of. Always closed on Tuesdays and only open from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. on weekends, Heffs is not as readily available as Burger King, which is generally open every day from 6 a.m. to 12 a.m. and can be found worldwide. Also, a Heffs Baby Burger from Heffs costs $10 on its own, and a whopping $14 with crinkly fries, which is more than double the price of a $6.49 Burger King Whopper combo meal. Even though eating at Heffs is a much better choice to make for the environment, it may not be a choice that everyone has the resources to make due to the price difference and inherent inaccessibility of local restaurants. With this in mind, if you have the ability to eat at local restaurants like Heffs, we urge you to choose them over Burger King the next time a burger craving hits.